Thanks for joining me for this breakdown on I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner, acoustic version. Okay, so for this, we're going to need a verse, a pre-chorus, and a chorus. So let's start with our verse. So for the verse, you're going to need the following chords, which is going to be an E minor, a D, a G, and a C add 9. So progression-wise, how this would look slowly here would be E minor, D to G, then a C add 9, and you go back to the E minor. E minor, D to G, C add 9, and back to the E minor. Okay, so if you want to do that turnaround bit that I did there, that's going to be hammer on the A, G, and then open D, hammer on the D, then open G. So slowly that'd be... Okay, so let me do all that at regular pace for you here. So we've got E minor, D to G, and a C add 9. E minor, D to G, C add 9, E minor. Okay, so then at the end of the very first verse, they do this part where, he goes, whoa, and then it gets really loud for a second. So that part is going to be a D, and what we're going to actually do on that is you're going to do some down strums on a D here. So it's going to be, and we're going to go back to the E minor. Okay, so let me do that off the end of the verse just to, give you a perspective on how it actually transitions there. So we've got, for the verse, back to the E minor. Okay, so then you go into the second verse. Second verse is identical to the first there. So then when you get to the end of the second verse, then we're going to do then the pre-chorus. Pre-chorus for this is going to be in A minor 7, D to A minor, and that's going to repeat 3 times. So how that's going to look slowly here would be that's the In My Life part. It's going to be... D to A minor, A minor 7, D to A minor. Okay, then we've got that Change This Lonely Life part. That's going to be C, G, A minor, and then we're going to do what I'll call a C over D here. So we're going to be fretting the B string in the second fret there, or first fret, excuse me. B string first fret, and then the high E string in the third fret, and then strumming the bottom 4. All right, so let me do that for you real slow here, coming off the end there of the pre-chorus. So once again, that's going to be C, G, A minor, and then that C over D there. Okay, so then we've got our chorus. Chorus for this is going to be G, E minor 7 to a D. So that's your first chunk. Second chunk is going to be A minor, E minor to a D. So let me do that all slowly here. So we've got G, E minor 7 to D. And then A minor, E minor, D. G, E minor, D. A minor, E minor, D. Okay, so do that at regular pace for you there. So it's going to be G, E minor, D. A minor, E minor, D. G, E minor, D. A minor, E minor, D. Then you're into your next verse. Okay, so let's do that off of the end there of that pre-chorus, the change this lonely life part, and then jump into the chorus, and I think you'll have every transition that you need there on this. Okay, so real quick on that, that's A minor 7, D to A minor 7, D to A minor 7, D to A minor, C, G, A minor, and that's C over D, G, A or E minor, D, A minor, E minor, D, G, E minor, D, A minor, E minor, D. So the first time through, they just go through that twice, and then you're back into the next verse. You actually would end the song by fading out on that. So play through that as many times as you would like. Okay, so that gives you everything that you need on this one. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave those in the comment section. If you learned how to play I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner, and you stuck around with me to the end, then I would appreciate a like. Hope you have a great evening. Take care.